That's going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A 2nd down throw for Winston.
Maria, bloccalo almeno. Vabbè, metti niente.
Inside the 30. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
New England on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Maria, liberati.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
Non te l'aspettavi, dimmi la verità.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Minchia, là i tuoi si sono bloccati tutti e due da soli praticamente.
The crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first.
Maria c'è 92 di speed. Usatelo. Entra.
Patriots. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Solid job up front, really just
il mio rookie ha fatto un blocco meraviglioso.
Well blocked, well run, end result 6 points.
Touchdown. Point after, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
No, l'ho tolto con un coglione. Premuto il triangolo troppo tardi, minchia, l'ho tolto. Ma aspettavo che lanciavi a quello. Pensavo avresti lanciato a quello interno, la drag. Siamo convintissimi, ci sarei giocato un coglione. Meno male che non l'ho fatto.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Step, and he can't find anywhere to go.
Minchia, santo rookie, il Signore te lo paga. Non solo mi hai fatto pure la sec, il Signore te lo paga. È il giocatore che voglio di più, mi cresca. Potrei perdere le partite 100-0, però se lui mi fa 5 sec sono contento. Per ora me ne ha fatta tipo, questa forse è la terza da quando abbiamo iniziato, quindi o no, le aspettative che io più o meno ci ripongo.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Lo sapevo. Maria! Illusione ottica ci fu. Minchia, lo sapevo. Ho detto... Però vedi, aveva la copertura fino a un certo punto. Pensavo che la safety l'avrebbe seguita di più, ma soprattutto meglio. Verde, Uccello. Mi hai segnato con uno che si chiama Uccello. Ah, sì, sempre Uccello si chiama. Hai fatto un touchdown con uno che si chiama Uccello. Non è proprio una cosa bella da digerire. Dice, succede? Cosa ti ha segnato? Con l'uccello? È stato pesante. Vai, vai, bloccate tutti! Bloccate tutti! Ho detto tutti, questi due! Maria, minchia, proprio arrivare in stereofonia, come si suol dire.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Ah sì, no, ma me lo ricordo, l'ho avuto. Ho avuto i Cardinals un anno e c'avevo Logan come QB. Mi ricordo pure che tu l'hai pagato pure assai un anno che faceva mezzo cacare.
They go play action here on first down.
Maria, ma Winston sta giocando stranamente, non voglio parlare assai. Minchia, ma questa in altri tempi poteva essere un intercetto qualificante, diciamo. Minchia, comunque ogni volta metto cover 6, cover 9, ma la piglio in culo. Mi devo levare il vizio di giocare queste formazioni. No, le cover 6 no, perché le coperture sono come dire più esterne e quindi è molto diverso, e poi soltanto uno resta a coprire in cover 2, l'altro va a profondo. No, io parlavo della mia difesa, capito? Cioè, mi hai segnato che avevo la cover 9, appunto. Il linebacker però non è salito per niente. Minchia, ma mettevo un culo bellissimo, ma proprio l'ho visto pure io che era solo. Poi la safety mi ha dato quell'illusione ottica che non c'era motivo. Questo è Milano, questo mi scassa pure un sacco la minchia quando gioco contro. Non è Milano? Esatto, 53. Nizza. Sì, un altro di quelli che più mi rompe i coglioni.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Winston. And able to connect with Barrios. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Perché qua perso partito? Minchia. Ah, certo. Ah, che coglione. Io manco me ne ero accorto che eravamo ai 2 minuti. Chi è?
On 1st and 10, Winston. That's complete.
Ma che è successo? Non l'ho capito che è successo.
Cioè,
mi ha placcato però in una dimensione diversa. in cui non mi aveva placcato poi nessuno. Cioè vero, a un certo punto io l'ho visto che era in un posto e si è tipo teletrasportato dall'altro punto. Però hanno fatto l'aggiornamento, avranno aggiustato qualche cosa, caro Leo. Sì, sì, sì. Ci sarà Steven contentissimo. Occolo! Oh, minchia, non ho dato una fiducia bestiale, tu nei miei coglioni.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Che cazzo gioca?
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
New England on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Minchia come si infilò. Minchia come si infilò.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't,
Comunque ogni tanto fanno queste cose. Comunque vedi, io lo riconosco. Non c'entra un cazzo che si doveva infilare, magari chiuderlo. Però proprio si infilò. Scusi, permesso, c'è presente tipo la fila al McDonald's. Scusi. Cioè guarda che ha fatto pure il movimento, io sono solo andato dritto. Non è che è l'alphabet che non è che sto fenomeno, anzi, tutt'altro.
You're thinking about jump starting your team, right? You just mentioned it, they're down, they're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Ti prego, Everett. Maria come gliela levò tutto a un tratto. Tu hai tutti i ricevitori lentissimi rispetto ai miei cornerback. Minchia, ma sono bestiali rispetto a quanto possono tollerare i miei.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Looking low for Thomas. Oh, nearly picked.
Comunque Jeremiah Smith è un animale. Questo mi è diventato 99 di zone cover. Minchia Jeremiah.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to go for a big
Pigliala, Maria, no, se l'è pistiata, me l'ha levata a quello che l'avevo bello messo davanti. Comunque che poi non solo c'ha quella Thomas, c'ha pure Adams. E Jeremiah Adams penso che mi rompe i coglioni. Non mi sta facendo, mi ha fatto un intercetto in 8 partite, però dico sempre uno che intimorisce, no? No, però Adams è alto. Onestamente Adams, se lo facessi giocare cornerback, sarebbe il cornerback più forte che ho.
But they did give up 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out come the Patriots. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Winston. He's going to let this go deep.
Maria, peccato, l'idea era buonissima, era solo.
So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit.
Con questo schemino però ho lanciato a un altro, gli ho fottuto la partita al capo, devo essere sincero.
Play action now, Winston. He's gonna fire one deep.
No, minchia, bravissimo. Minchia, ho visto che si tuffò, pensavo 46 di merda. Ti hai fatto rispettare finora.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! Green 39! Green 39! 44's Mike, 44's Mike. Check, check. I don't think you got it, son.
A final shot before half for Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Doyle. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Fa pure freddo. Guarda da noi. Ora scende Gabbo. Scenderà a vedersi il Super Bowl qua a Palermo con me, quelli con cui siamo stati quest'estate. E mi chiedeva ieri, ma come mi devo vestire? E io, cioè, che ti devo dire? Bello coperto.
I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, ma che fa, mu chiamavo?
That one good for 10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Aspettavo corresse.
First target, first catch, and a first down. on first down is Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Maria come l'ha presa, che culo. Minchia, però vedi che intercetto sull'Incis così, forse era meglio se non lo faceva. Minchione.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Ready? Blue lady.
Following the interception, Winston.
Maria come si liberò, che culo.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Ready? Black 22.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Minchia, Mac Milano dei miei coglioni. Minchia, ma se lo leva sempre il blocco. Quanto c'è di blocco questo? No. Lo so usare bene allora. Minchia, da quel lato sempre a lui mi trovo. Ma com'è?
And go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Ready? Black 22.
Now a play fake here on first down.
No, minchia. Era solo, cazzo.
Didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not.
Sì, vabbè, doveva avere il blocco.
The strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Sì, peccato. Allora, ora mi giocherò. Questo non te l'aspetti sicuro.
Let's go now.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Ready? Blue lady.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
I ragazzi mi vogliono emozionare.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Ready? Blue lady. Sonic. Where's 52? Black 52. 52. Green, Trevor, say.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Got his man complete over the middle. It's low. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. New England on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Ready? Blue lady.
From the gun, Winston. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes.
Milano dei miei coglioni.
Windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Che gli potevo dire del
And a
filo.
completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
To the air, Allen. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before
Ho
being
sbagliato,
corralled.
non mi ritrovai
14
con
yards, and the
linebacker,
Bills
con
will
l'uomo
get
di
a new
linea,
set
ho
of downs.
sbagliato a premere tasto. Andò indietro l'uomo di linea. Capo.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he is going to be
Senti, vabbè,
stopped
questi erano
cold
tipo
behind
doppio
the line
blitz
of
con
scrimmage. It's a loss of 4
contorno,
there, bringing
diciamo.
up 2nd down.
Ma sì, vediamo questo.
Detroit. Detroit. Hurry up. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gone. Over. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Che è successo? Sicuro.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Ah, perché ho capito forse.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Detroit. All right, here we go. 319. 319. Detroit. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
From the gun, Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side
Maria,
here.
con quanta velocità
So
gli ha
he took
dato.
a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball,
Quanto
passing
ha
the
quello?
ball like we
85
saw
di
there.
speed
I
e
don't know, the
87 di
rhythm seems
accelerazione,
off.
no? Io gioco con uno che ha 85 e 86,
The
quello
punt team
lo.
on now as this one's
Ma
set
sente, minchia, è un
away.
animale il mio. Tutti malati per la... Una volta che ne hai uno, due,
Now the
uno
Patriots
velocissimo,
offense, they work their way
o
back
quantomeno
out onto the
veloce,
field.
uno
This is sort of
mediamente
what you would
veloce,
call a
uno lo puoi avere
put-away
lento
drive,
per
isn't it?
i
They
lanci di
score here,
possesso,
especially
non
a
è che...
touchdown. It's almost out of
Mi sembra
reach.
un'esagerazione ogni
Certainly
volta
feels that way,
andare
and I think that they're going to call their plays
alla
accordingly
ricerca
because
del...
what you really want to do, even though you know the
dei
scoreboard
ricevitori
is still
tutti
up there and the
velocissimi.
game's going to go on, You feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, let's get it converted.
They just do get the play off. Now Winston.
Maria, bloccate tutti. Bloccate tutti.
Got some room at the 30.
Maria.
And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the
non mi sono mai
offensive
riuscita così bene
linemen,
le
other
screen.
blockers out in front.
Cioè, almeno da fare qualche cosa. In genere mi curano sempre sul nasce.
But big guys leading the way.
Jameis now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready? Black 22.
Pronto? Vado? Poi ho sentito
Now a
tossire.
2nd down throw for Winston. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
Let's go now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's convert. Let's convert. Let's convert.
The 1st down throw for Winston.
No, l'ho perso.
Hold it.
L'ho
Got
fatto il
hit.
miracolo.
Ball pops out.
Questo è quello mio
Incomplete.
lento. In generale
That would have been
potrei
a
dire
great
che le
catch, but
prende
it's real
tutte.
difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
That is right. Ready? Blue lady.
On 2nd down, Winston again.
Oh,
Looking
minchia.
for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll actually lose 6 yards
Bravo,
on the
io le
return.
fatto tu.
But I
Cosa
don't think
significa
they care. They've
userarlo?
got the football back.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Set. Green 39.
And they'll run it here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up
No,
with a 2nd
si è
and 3.
rotto il mio rook, che lo stavo pascolando senza scopo.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal
Cioè, dai,
spacing
mi
of
stavo
run
guardando
fits.
l'azione, non so
Those
manco
creases
che
like
l'avevo
they're
io,
able to
però non
exploit
so
right
bene che cazzo ha fanculo il mio rook.
looks to throw on second down. Over the middle, complete. That's Bird. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to float this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hey. Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Non mi crescerà, diventerà grosso modo inutile.
Now Allen looking to throw on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Bills on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Gun. Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. 48 fight.
Operating from the gun. Allen. They shakes him off. Dancing to his... But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Derek Rivers in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. From the left hash, this from 46. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without
Quando
speech.
delle opzioni, diciamo, sono un coglione, manco scelto lo schema. Sono bloccato a vedere se gli
Second and
aggiustamenti, tipo
6,
tieni
just
la palla
inside the
bene.
30.
Non ci arrivo sicuro.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Gioia, attenta al filo.
Ready. Blue lady. Let's go.
Now Jameis on second down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's
Gronkowski,
caught.
signore
4
della
yards
palla.
on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
New England on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Ready. Flag.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Che blocchi.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Sono uscito poco fa, ma non scordavo.
Jameis now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And they'll go on the ground. Down right around the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Ready. Blue lady. Let's go.
2nd down, Winston.
Bella
And
minchiata.
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Il momentum
So signs of life in
non ti ha
what's been a
aiutato
dormant
oggi, mi
offense in
rendo
this
conto.
second half. Here's 1st and 10.
È stato un momentum unico.
Right back to him on first down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Ready. Blue lady. What is that?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
E io l'ho detto che avevo la Juventus di questa Lega. Non li ha voluti nessuno, manco Sant'Agostino.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Però la squadra forte in season 1 sicuramente. Ma chi l'ha là? No, niente, vabbè.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one.
Premuto X, non so che tasto ho premuto. Per carità, mi sarei avvicinato, niente di più.
Fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this one is right through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been
Tu
the
ci hai
final
abituato
nail
che
to
è
finish this game
possibile,
off,
Leo.
but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Uvire, Uvire.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And here come the Bills. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. On 1st down, Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Rivers in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out. Exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Minchia, gli volevo fare passettino a entrare.
Will take over at the 24-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On 1st and 10, Winston. He's going to rifle.
Vai, sei più avanti.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Tutti mi hanno coperto. Nonostante erano entrati tutti mi hanno coperto. Nessuno.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
No, ma perché non... Ah, certo.
A nice run past the 30-yard line there. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. New England on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Winston. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Ti volevo infatti chiedere come si fa a premere. C'era un tasto e tu mi hai detto una volta devo premere per tenere i piedi nel campo. No,
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Il tratto, dici.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They're looking to throw this. Winston.
Lo sapevo, anche
Gets there, and Winston goes down. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ready. Blue ready. Ready to go. Set. Ready to go. Boys on it. Ready to go.
Cavoni non fanno mai fuori gioco i miei.
Ready to go. Choose the mic. Watch the mic. Ready to go.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for New England. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking and finding Allen
Adesso che la guardo, no.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Check 48 for the mic. Check 48 for the mic.
Allen now on 1st down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, But way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Allen will try again on second down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Che dici?
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Ah sì, è questo.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Maria come l'ha
And this is
presa,
intercepted, and that should do it. Anthony Averett picks it, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down.
È stato un piacere come sempre.
Don't worry, things are going to pick up. I
Ci
got
sarà
this.
veloce.
But he's
Lo
in a
capisco.
major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right.
No,
He
vado a
talked about being
mangiare
cool,
che
calm,
Fabio è
collective
rientrato, quindi
rebounding.
saluterò
Rebounding right
velocemente.
here.
Ah sì, certo, immagino. Ma io lo sapevo, ho provato a dargli sti Patriots. Poi a un certo punto Alessio venne da me e mi disse: ah dai, siamo qua, c'è Campana, c'è pure Leo. No, c'è una division 9, va bene, e poi si nnio, pezzi di fango.
Ready? Blue 80. White 52. White 52. Where's up?
Winston goes ahead, takes the knee, and that should be all she wrote.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of
Sì,
there
però
like
non
you
si è
stole
riuscito
something.
mai neanche niente.
They did in this one.
Obiettivamente.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Patriots,
No,
they
più che
fall the
altro
game
questo
under
Paolo.
500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get another road
No, ma
test next
l'importante è che
week
uno
as
si
they head to
diverte, Leo,
Oakland to
tutti
take on the
alla fine.
Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Sì, sì. Sì, guarda, vengo da un periodo più o meno così, quindi ti capisco bene.